Welcome to Zacatecas.
It just shot right through me. I gotta take a shit right now.
Want to know Mexico, sometimes you got to give up the highway for the pothole-laced back roads.
We've got to wear a mask here in all public areas, which is pretty common here. And I just wanted to take a minute. We just checked in to the Hotel Mesón de la Merced. It's really a beautiful place. And I'll show you my room. That's a little corridor, very Spanish looking. This is my room right here. Let's see. Come back to it. I want to see what's out here. This is the entrance. So we just got into Zacatecas. It was raining a little, not too bad. Let me show you the room. Hacienda style, maybe. There's a little doorway and a closet. So it's a small room, but it's comfortable. It's nice. It's a beautiful hotel. And the bathroom. So that's the whole thing. That's the room. I think this room is about $40 or $45 a night. It's right in the heart of Zacatecas. When we came in, they direct you to park. You know, it's underground parking. So they directed us to park, and then as we unloaded our motorcycles, they sprayed everything repeatedly with disinfectant, I presume. And like I say, you got to wear a mask in public, no big deal. One other thing that's different here that you don't see, or I haven't seen in the States at least, is when you enter a building, you have to walk through a mat that's in a little trough, and it's full of disinfectant, so you're disinfecting your shoes even as you walk in. And there's always somebody there checking your temperature and spraying your hands with disinfectant. So it's interesting. I'm going to get settled in. I'll see you soon. I forgot, JD, you've been on my video a little bit already, but I didn't introduce you. So this is my friend. We're going to call him JD because that's his name.
I was really looking forward to checking out the cable cars, but they weren't running during the time I was there.
This is the first cable car in Mexico.
And that's
They've
really
updated
good.
it. The cars have glass bottoms now.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Some beautiful architecture on this old monastery, but that may be all we see today. I believe it's closed. We didn't see an open entrance. Tequila? The sign right there. What's that say?
No, taquilla.
Taquilla.
That's a ticket.
Oh, I'd rather say tequila.
Well, if I need to buy taquilla to drink tequila, I'm on board.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to have JD tell us. He was just telling me, but he's talking about this Honda GL125, and he says it's a great motorcycle. You do see these down here, so tell me the story, or tell them the story you just told me.
The young American woman, 30-year-old Spanish teacher, she rode hers from Tierra del Fuego to Seattle, where her house is, and stayed in Austin for a few days. So this is one of the highest production motorcycles in the history of motorcycling, and they're rock solid.
If you're not used to motorcycling, I know most of the people that watch my channel aren't motorcyclists, but the thing is, when you want a high production, because that makes it easier to get parts wherever you are.
Indeed.
But that's amazing for a $1,500 motorcycle to make that kind of trip. Yeah, so if you ever wondered where pink peppercorns come from, they're from this tree.
Sniff it, and it smells just like crushed black pepper.
Yes, it does. It smells just like crushed black pepper.
Oh, they're right there.
Those will turn into pink peppercorns. The last time I purchased any, those were about $30 a pound in the US. So it's nice to have them just growing on a tree. Beautiful building though, isn't it? I like that stone, whatever it is.
Derrumbe is a good word to know. You'll see that on road signs around country where there are road cuts.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, derrumbe is a rockfall or landslide.
Derrumbe. Spanish word of the day, derrumbe. I think it's
not getting mine.
Weasel Cafe. Weasel Coffee, I'm saying. But years ago, Weasel Coffee was very expensive. And it was in the wild, and so they would have to, the weasels would sneak into the coffee plantation, eat the berries, and then when they would poop, somebody would have to come and find the berries.
It's under the trees? Or?
Yeah, wherever the poop was. Well, they got wise, and they started caging the weasels and feeding them coffee beans because that coffee was superior to regular coffee. Well, it turns out that the reason the coffee was superior is because in the wild, the weasels only ate the best coffee beans. So when you put them in a cage and you feed them the coffee you want, you just get poop coffee. There's nothing special about it. But it's still very expensive. Poop coffee is expensive.
And the tourists just buy it up.
Right, the tourists buy it up, believe it, there's something special about it.
This is the fruit of the cactus, also known as a tuna. It's really tasty with just a little sweetness.
Crunchy seeds.
Yeah, very crunchy seeds.
Kind of pulpy, a little sweet. Pretty sweet, but not much.
Not too sweet. That's one of the things I like about it. It's not too sweet. You see these growing on cactus going down the road. I almost stopped the other day to get some that were beside the road, but there's that saying about even a plant beside the road belongs to somebody. And so don't stop and pick the fruit of a plant beside the road, so I didn't. I've never seen the yellow one before. Oh, that one's kind of orange on the inside.
So he's calling it amarilla.
Yes, yellow.
Gotcha. That's trust.
Yeah, all right. There we go. We'll try the yellow one. Very juicy, yeah, sweet. It's good. Don't pass up cactus fruit if you get the chance. Okay, so this is the one they call the white one. Ready? This is very sweet compared to the other two.
Almost a melon kind of flavor.
To me, it has a little bit of a flavor similar to pear. You taste a little pear in it?
It's pear, I
But
think.
the juice of a melon.
Hay sangre de toro.
Sangria. Okay, so here's this one. It's still good, less sweet. The one they're calling white, the green or yellow one, is definitely the sweetest.
¿Cuántos tipos tiene?
Ahorita nada más tenemos 4 tipos.
So there's 4 types. I guess that made 4. I love coming to places and just trying the local snacks, whatever you find on the street. Rarely disappointed. And in this case, certainly not. I've had one of those before, but only one out of the 4. We had, I had 3 because
It just shot right through me. I gotta take a shit right now.
I was a little worried about that. I was worried about, you know, we're away from the bathroom and we're using, I don't know what the story was with the water he washed them with, but and it's not the outside, we didn't eat the outside, but it's the knife. Here, look at this. I love this. Look at this dog. Roof dogs in Mexico.
Roof dog.
And that's a good looking roof dog right there, I'm telling you.
That's the master of all these surveys. This is aged. This literally means rested.
Okay.
So it may be just for a few months. This
Right.
could be over a year. And then here's the flor de calabaza.
Yeah, this is squash blossoms, and you can stuff them. Or I guess they also put them in other.
I've
I've
had
had them stuffed and deep fried. One way I've had them.
yeah, I've had them chicken breast stuffed with flor de calabaza. I've had tacos of the flor de calabaza, and sometimes they combine it with wheat lacoche, which is the corn fungus.
Corn fungus, yeah. Look at the bottom of that window. There's a kid's toy airplane stuck to it. Okay, so this is the governor's palace. They'll usually have that central stairwell. I know in Mexico City, they have the same thing, Diego Rivera murals. And here, as we come across the stairway, there are murals too. I doubt they're Diego Rivera. They don't look like his, but it's the same theme, the same layout as the palace in Mexico City. There's another one in Mexico City that depicts the history of Mexico. Someone's version, yeah. Over here, it looks like it starts off with the indigenous people, and then the Spaniards and the Catholics. And it's got roots coming in to what I presume is Mexican leaders.
There's 15,000 indigenous warriors allied with him against the oppression of the Aztec Empire. What appears to be 3 musketeers. That represents the period of Inquisition where the Catholic Church tormented people who did not confess faith.
We just found some candy JD's been telling me about. It's marzipan, which is normally made from peanuts, but this one, almond.
No.
Made locally, I'm sure.
No.
It's sweet, like an almond flour, not too sweet. It's good though, I don't eat a lot of sweets, but anytime it's something local, I want to try it. So while it's not the Mexico I'm used to, it's not as vibrant, there's not as much going on, actually a whole lot less going on. It's still nice to be away, it's still nice to be in this place.